Hacking, yeah?
Okay, so welcome to another session of the English Conversation Circle, which is part of the Circles program from Out and About. Out and About is a social development group aims at building a society that is based on 5 universal values, which are love, peace, acceptance, forgiveness, and benevolence.
And that's one?
Benevolence. Benevolence meaning giving with sympathy. Okay, like contribution, giving back. Benevolence. Benevolence, it is giving, but with a feeling, with a positive feeling. It's not abstract giving. It's a giving with a feeling. This is why it's called benevolence. And promoting the concept of the global citizen. The global citizen means a human being treating a human being as a human being, and for no other reason. Okay?
What we are looking for.
Exactly, and this is what we do in all our activities and programs, whether it is book club, our trips, our circus program, the hand-in-hand charity programs, Mashawir program, the drama club, the trips and adventures, the entertainment, every single activity that we do, we create the environment in which we live those values and we deal with each other on the basis of the global citizen. So, the way we manage this circle is that we choose a topic and we discuss it in English. The way we do it is that we don't correct English. We just encourage speaking and letting the tongue flow without any interruptions. So with any vocabulary that you have, with all the grammar that you have, whatever you have, just use it. No one will stop you, no one will interrupt you, and no one will correct you. The objective is to speak the language without any concerns. Okay? So, what topic would you like to discuss? Any suggestions?
He's the guest.
No, all of us. Actually, all of you. I don't suggest.
No, not you. I'm saying this guy is the guest. It's the first time he's coming. So, in honor for his coming, we will give him
is
the
this
choice.
your first time in Out and About? I thought I saw you before. You look familiar. Okay.
So what do you like to talk about? Huh? What about you? Suggest. And you?
Normally, I stay silent. So it's up to you. We can spend 45 minutes of silence.
No, we will have to talk about something. Last time I suggested something to talk about the health. How to take care of your health.
How to
Maybe
take
because
care of
I'm
your
getting older or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm thinking of the supplement rather than you take the medicine. So treat yourself.
Okay. How to lead a healthy life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without any. And actually, I like the one which you have already arranged, like sports. The sports day.
The sports day.
Was fun. My other son, this is my Khalid.
Okay.
This is my youngest, by the way.
Why doesn't he join us?
He just.
No, he can.
He came for fun. He just cannot speak.
Okay.
So I think in this life we have to take care of ourselves because sometimes we eat a lot of junk food. We practice a lot of things which are actually against the healthiness of our bodies. So and we don't get the enough sun, especially for me. Especially if you go from here to the office and
Yes.
you are in the shade. And we don't drink a lot of water. Okay. We eat many the food we eat a lot of greasy food with a lot of meat, and we don't move.
Yes.
Eat and move, no problem. Okay, but don't eat and just stay stagnant. It will be just like a big belly. Okay, and also we don't also walk like training, jogging, walking, hiking. Because I was missing a lot of things, and I have a good experience, and I think I will share it with you. Okay. So I think this is a good, subject from my mind.
Okay.
Myself at least, and I will let you.
Okay. Get other suggestions. So leading a healthy life is one suggestion. What other suggestions?
Okay, so that's it. Done. Why are you thinking so much? This is a very good subject. And a very rich subject.
I know it's
I'm
just
not going to promote my subject.
no.
But
We do this. It's part of the English, the way we think in English. Sometimes we get topics in our heads, but we need time to translate it into the proper words in English. So this is why we give time.
You have something, spill it. You say it. You are hesitant to say.
يمكن how we can choose change our community يعني the bad
Habits?
habits
Bad habits in ourselves,
No.
or
In the society.
the society, yes.
bad habits in the
Driving,
society.
Well, that's a good subject. I like it.
Okay. Bad habits in society, leading a healthy life. What else?
We're looking for you.
It's a good idea.
Both are good. What about you, Danny? Ross, whatever you choose. So
Okay, so we have two subjects. Who would like to talk about, raise your hand, if you want to talk about leading a healthy life? One,
one,
okay.
two. Who would like to talk about changing bad habits in society? One, two. Okay, so we have a draw. Who's the tiebreaker? What would you like to talk about? Which one?
don't be biased. You're talking to your colleague, huh?
Healthy life? Okay.
Oh, thank you very much. You are the good. Okay, actually, because I'm here, she's one of the members. She's one of the.
All of us are members.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's really good.
In
Thank you very
Out-
much for giving me the opportunity.
In Out and About, everybody that joins any of the activities is by default a member. We have different levels now. We have two levels of membership. Okay, the participant, okay, that comes to events, and the member holder. We have, because we have membership card in Out and About, so we have two levels. But all of us are members in Out and About.
Yeah.
Okay?
Really, from the first time I came here, I thought that these are the people I'm looking for to see and talk and mingle, talking like this. This is where you need actually to socialize with the people.
Yes.
Because sometimes here we are talking about, I'm just talking about myself when I talk to the people, only if I want to buy things or you want to stay in the cafe, drink coffee. It's not like cultural talking. This is where I belong. The people who are cultural, educated people. I mean, with mentalities, the acceptance, the love, the sharing, everything. This is what really we are missing.
Yes.
Sometimes I was with my wife to the United States, and we saw some community center. I took her after 25 years. By the way, I'm almost 60. Huh? Don't be.
You're kidding
think
me.
this. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just dying. I am. The best thing I don't have hair here, so it doesn't show you whether it's gray or it's.
Wow, you don't look it at all.
That's.
Yeah.
I will tell you the secret.
Okay.
Okay. This is the secret of the healthy life.
Okay.
Healthy life, actually, about 10 or 12 years ago, I went to the doctor, and I really am this is bad habit. Nobody goes until you don't go to the garage until your car is broke, okay, break down, which is really not good. You have to do the preventive maintenance.
Yes.
And I'm saying this, you have to do some proactive, okay. So what happened actually? I went to the doctor. And say you have triglyceride a little bit high. Cholesterol, oh, you have to take care of yourself. Blood pressure, oh, sugar, what the hell is this? This is bad, what shall I do? He said, you don't have to worry. All you have to do is just do some exercise, practice, walk, drink a lot of water, do some diet. And I started.
Okay.
It's actually, I started, but my start was not good. Because what I did is that I asked some of my colleagues, will you go with me? Let's go. So I found out that 1 week, we were planning to make it 3 times a day, but unfortunately we were doing it sometimes no, because I am tied to him. Sometimes you say, oh, I'm sorry, I get I get engaged with something, so okay, you're not doing anything. So finally I decided that I will go alone. And the best thing to do is actually walking.
Okay.
I just started some walking, 5 kilometers a day, 3 times a week. So, and it's by the time, and believe me, what happened to my body after walking and taking a shower? I believe that I am high. Like this guy is drunk or something is high, Because this gives me, when I read in the, what's the influence of this one actually, or the side effects, it said it gives you endorphin.
Yes.
And endorphin is the enzyme of the happiness. Especially if you go walking, but not, it's like brisking, you go fast.
Yes.
Because that's the thing which you are going to get the benefit. Go fast, listen to some music or poems, because I like poems actually. And I like music also. Gives you some enthusiasm to work,
Yes.
to work hard. And drink water while you are also, but not drinking, just a little bit, at least to keep yourself hydrated. Don't be dehydrated because it's not good. And then, believe me, that after I finish my exercise in 1 hour, I used to do it 5 kilometers 1 hour.
Okay.
And then I developed. Nowadays, my program actually, I do 7 kilometers per day in 1 hour, 1 hour plus 5 minutes sometimes, because I have some problem
With the
after
knees?
others. Otherwise, I will be, running, because it gives you happiness, especially at the end. And then you drink water, you feel all the, like you are actually pumping water from your body. See the happiness you are, really.
I heard something about running. Some articles I read that running for people who are above 40 or 45 is not really good for them. They're really advising walking rather
brisking.
than running,
Correct.
because running can be actually harmful for people who are above 40, 45. I don't know how true that is.
It's correct. I have found it myself, because especially for the knees,
Okay.
because you are pressuring this one. You are, there is some kind of meniscus inside,
Okay.
like oil, something like that.
Yeah.
So these materials actually is going to out, Especially you are losing.
Yeah. It's
You
like
are losing this.
jelly.
The gel, it's called meniscus. It's here actually. It's a gel.
Yeah.
It's like oil, lubricant.
Yes.
Okay? If you don't actually utilize it well, so if you are pressing,
Yes.
then also you are running, also there is some problem on the, bones of the back. Bones,
Yes.
Spines. These spines, they get also, touching each other. So what you need is actually, because walking, the gravity when you are walking,
Yes.
all that your life, we know that the gravity is coming from the top to the down. So all of things is coming here. There's pressuring on our neck, on the spine,
Interesting.
on the hips, on the bones, on the legs. It's coming. And the lower the thing, actually, in your body, the lower the pressure, because this is the pressure in the, they call it the body weight. Okay, it's always concentrating.
I
on this.
always thought there was a reason why I wasn't taught.
You know, then after that, now I make it, but especially, but nowadays because I am on vacation, I didn't work too much. I only went there to the sports city, King Hussein
Yes.
Sports City. I worked for 7 kilometers, and I came very happy, you know, that day really enjoyable.
Great, lovely. Who else? Who wants to tell us also about their healthy habits?
Okay. Actually, have some really bad habits when it comes to health and eating.
Okay.
I have. I like eating sweets too much, which is an issue. I'm also an emotional eater. I eat at night,
Okay.
and because I work for long hours, I eat garbage food actually, sometimes junk food, snacks from the superstore, so I don't eat healthy most of the time. And at the same time, I can't find time to go to the gym. I subscribed for 1 month at a gym that opens 24 hours. That worked for a month.
Okay.
I managed to go at 5 p.m., at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. That worked for a month. Then I couldn't continue. I didn't renew the subscription.
Where is that gym that opens
It's
24?
in Clara.
Really? I live there. Where?
Sultan.
Yes.
Then,
Bil Barazili?
yeah.
Above the Ben El Barazili?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On that on the small roundabout?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
For 24 hours.
24 hours, 6 days a week.
Wow. 6 days a week.
6 days a week.
They have 1 day off.
Friday.
Friday. Fridays are off? Strange.
Yeah, they should know.
ما لهم حق.
No, because people have vacations on Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting. But it didn't affect your weight. I mean, you say that you eat at night, you like sweets a lot, you eat a lot of junk food, and all of those are elements where they tend to increase a person's weight, but it didn't affect you.
I think it's genetics.
Okay.
You know, and still young. Also, they.
Maybe this is the reason.
Okay.
So I think I will pay the price.
Any plans to change that? I mean, as a plan, not as a wish.
As a plan, no.
As a plan, not yet. What kind of work do you do?
I do accounting work. Accounting.
Accounting. Wow. On your own or with a company?
With the company.
Is it an accounting company or
No, it's
you're within the accounting department?
Within the accounting department.
Okay. Okay. Lovely. You like it? Accounting?
I don't like working so much or for long hours, but other than that, I like it.
Okay. Lovely. So, who else would like to tell us about their healthy habits? Me? Okay. Actually, I'm not an emotional eater. I'm actually opposite of what you said. When I get upset, I don't eat. If I wake up late, I don't eat. If anything bad happens, I don't eat. My appetite stops. I don't like sweets at all. I only eat sweets if I'm hungry. I'm really hungry, and the only thing in front of me is sweets. Only then I eat sweets. And I don't do any exercise, but just about 3-4 weeks ago, I thought I should do something. And Out and About, I do exercise. We have that one day, the Sunday. Every Sunday we have our sports day. So I play volleyball. But it's not enough. I mean, one day for 1 hour or a couple of hours.
Yesterday you make.
So actually,
Yesterday you
now,
practice.
yes.
Oh, for 5 minutes. Yesterday.
No,
For 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
No, more than 5 minutes.
No, 5
About
minutes.
6.5.
5 minutes امبارح.
Yeah.
وجايز ربع.
So I downloaded this application, work workout, something full body workout or something like that. So first day, I'm still on the first day. 4 weeks on the first day. So they asked for push-ups, and I thought push-ups. This is my game. Push-ups is always my game. So when I was young, I used to do 50 push-ups in one go. So I said, okay, I'm getting old now. I didn't do push-ups for a long time. I think I will do 20 is fun. And the application asks for 15 push-ups. And I said, piece of cake, man. So first one is on the recliner. Okay, so do 15 push-ups. And I go 1, 2, 3, 15. Okay, great, lovely. Next, what's next? Do a knee push-up. So I went down and they want 8. So on the 7, I go, okay, 8. Now the third one is normal push-up. 1.
مش ثلاثة.
Now the second day, I couldn't move my arms. So my arms became like I was going into an operation. My arms were stuck like this. All of these muscles are not moving. And my hands are like that, as if I'm going to an operation now. No, not yesterday. That was about when I downloaded the application. And then I thought I should take about a couple of days getting relaxed, take a rest, and then do it again. And then people told me, no, this is the time where you need to do it every day until your muscles get. And I thought, okay, let's do it again. So until now, I'm in day 1. I didn't finish the exercises. There are about, I think, 10 exercises for day 1. I'm still at 5. At 5 exercises. I completed 5 exercises.
The same exercise for everybody. يعني for girls or.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You have to do it.
Not push up.
Yeah, do it.
Everybody does push-ups. It's getting used to it. It's getting used to it. Yeah, so that's my life with
That's nice.
with a healthy life. My eating habits. I live on my own, so most of my eating is from outside. I try to get some, Arabic cooking to buy some. Sometimes I cook at home. I cook once every 3 months.
No, I think what you are doing actually, you have the will. Okay?
Yeah.
So when there is a will, there is a way.
Absolutely.
My family lived with me before because I worked in Saudi Arabia. Probably it's my last year. And when they left, I care about the healthy food. Really. And the healthy food, which we are missing 3 kinds of food that we really have to search for them. Actually, we are looking for vitamin D. Vitamin D normally, many people are missing.
Yes.
And vitamin E and calcium. Vitamin D you can get from the sun, plus some kind of food. So when they left me, I was Googling and I'm looking for this one and find out that there is the salmon fish. Salmon fish is very good. So it's very easy actually. I bought this grill, which can make the salmon, plus some, I got some broccoli.
Yes.
Yeah, plus some other things. And then I did it in the grill.
Okay.
I have some lemon. I have some lemon tree actually. I pick up some lemons and I did that one. Believe me, that is delicious and easy to do it within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I was able to eat.
Yes.
So you can do this kind of things. It's very easy. But let me tell you something. I did not finish the story. What happened to me after, that was 12 years ago. Then actually what happened? After I started practicing walking is the only thing for the people actually who are more than 45 years. It's the best thing. Actually, there is no limit. There is no age.
For
When
walking,
I'm saying
yes.
for the whole thing, there is no age. I tell you. For a human being, they say there is a chronic age and there is biological age.
Yes.
Okay? The chronic age is normally coming by the years. Say he's 65, 62, 60. The biologic age now, if you, for example, apply for a job right now in the United States, I heard this one, they will ask you, They will not ask you how old you are. They will just take some sample from your blood, from your cells, and then analyze this one. And they will say, because if you eat junk food, you smoke, you do enough, so your blood will be contaminated. You will have a lot of rubbish in your body. So you look as if you are 30, you look as if you are 60.
Okay.
And if you are a healthy man, you do exercise, you drink a lot of water, you don't drink, all this kind of healthy food and good sleep and a lot of things. And good sleep, and good sleep and other things. So what will happen? You will, even if you are 60, they will say you are 40.
Okay.
And that's the answer of your question. You said you don't like 60. Thank you very much. I'm almost 60, but because of these exercises, and because I don't like to stay with also depression people, actually negative people who always complain, always talking about negative things, never smiles, never laugh at my joke, always pessimistic. Get out. These are the rubbish people. Don't stay with them.
Yeah.
Always stay with the people who are with pride, looking for the future.
In self-development books, they call them the energy vampires.
Yeah, and then what happened? I am making some checkup, and it has improved a lot. I have no problem. Although, by the way, when I come to Jordan, I do a lot of shisha. There's no place except this hubbly bubbly you call it over here. Shisha.
Yeah,
Shisha is very bad, but I do it. Shisha,
Yes.
I know it's bad for health.
Actually, a friend of mine, and he's trying to quit, and he goes back and forth to Dubai, and he says it's very easy to quit smoking in Dubai.
I'm also in Saudi Arabia.
Once he comes back to Jordan, it's very difficult to quit smoking in Jordan because everything in Jordan reminds you of a cigarette.
Yeah.
Everybody around you smokes, whether the shisha or a cigarette everybody smokes around you. So in Jordan, he really finds it difficult to quit, and he starts to ask for a cigarette. In Dubai, he just forgets it totally.
I agree with him, and I do the same thing. The next day I go to Saudi Arabia, what I will do, believe me that I will not smoke, but I will do exercise. It's only difficult for the first 48 hours. After that it's easy. Because nothing from the surrounding actually encouraging you.
So you smoke only Habli Babli, yes?
Yeah, but 2-3 times a day.
Wow.
That's about 3 cigarettes or 5.
About 3 packs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I do is that when I go back there, the first day I will do some jogging,
Okay.
exercise. And actually, I feel that the thing is coming out from my body because if you are sweating, it's even coming to your skins.
Yeah. Well,
It's coming out.
not mine, no.
If you do some exercise, but as you said, it's the people.
Yes.
You are affected by the people.
No, I smoke.
I can see your cigarette.
I'm a very old smoker.
Yeah, but
I started in 86.
86.
Yes.
Yeah, that's almost 20
But I
years.
don't finish a pack. Since 86 till today, what? We're talking about how many years is that?
About
32?
31 years.
32, we're 18, 32. 32 years of smoking. I don't finish a pack. The pack stays with me about a couple of days, sometimes 3 days. And I enjoy it. I love smoking. Okay, it's bad, it's all that, but I
Yeah.
Amir, do you smoke? Yes, you smoke. Since when? How many years? For 18 years? Or since you were 18? For 18 years. Okay.
So it's actually
Do you smoke
it's
a
bad
pack?
habit.
1 pack? 2 packs?
Sure.
1.5.
1.5 packs. Okay.
A day? 1.5?
Lina? 2 packs. Okay, who goes for 3? Who's 3?
Sometimes.
I'm saying 3 packs. Because 3 shisha. a day.
Because. So do you smoke?
No.
You don't smoke.
No.
Have you ever tried it?
Once.
Once, and you didn't like it.
No.
Okay.
Lucky you.
And no shisha, no nothing. No, no, not any kind of smoke. Okay. So you're one off a bad habit.
Yesterday, when we are in the session of the anger control, Dr. Sana,
Yes.
her name Sana?
Yes.
Sana. She said something really which is actually clicked my mind. She said you get some magnesium
Yes.
and detox your body.
Yes.
That is really one of the best things to do.
Actually, I listened to you when she said that. Yesterday we had a session here, another circles session, because we have 4 circles in circles program. It's called the awareness session, and yesterday it was about anger management. One of the things that she said is, when you finish this session, go and get a bottle of magnesium pills, okay? And then she goes, take one, and if you get diarrhea, stop it. Don't take another one. Wait for 4 or 5 days, and then take another one. Now, if you get diarrhea, stop it, and then try again after 4 days. So as to keep on checking your body if it has enough magnesium. Okay? And if you don't get diarrhea, continue taking one pill a day until you get a diarrhea. For 1 day, it's for one time. The diarrhea is only for one time, not for 1 day. It's to get the magnesium level at a normal rate in the body. But the other day, I actually saw a YouTube, and I cannot remember the reason why. A doctor said, get a magnesium, and you will get blah, 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 blah. Now, the blah, 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 I forgot what is it for. And since yesterday, since she mentioned the magnesium, I wanted to remember what was the magnesium for in that YouTube. Because he said there was a wrong translation of some of the diagnosis. They diagnose it for something, and it is something else. It is magnesium that is affecting this case. And if you get the magnesium level at a normal rate in the body, this problem will be resolved. And I cannot remember the YouTube. What was it about?
Let me tell you something. Actually, I was interpreting it from another thing. In our old traditions, where there was no doctors, okay, I had lived in a time where there were no doctors.
Yes.
We treat ourselves by our herbal medicine.
Yes.
Okay, herbs like you get some, what kind of these leaves and
Yes.
other things. My mother, my father, everybody actually. And I remember my father used to take some kind of, call it sana makka, I don't know.
Okay.
This kind of leaves, and I think they are selling it in some of the, here if you go to the market in Hussein, Jamal Husseini.
Okay.
This sana makka actually leaves from a tree. You put it, just boil some water, put that water in that one, put it in the water for maybe 5 minutes until it dissolves and get this result, and then you drink it. You will get the diarrhea within maybe 1 hour or 2 hours.
Okay.
Actually, what happens? This is one of the healthiest things I ever found. Many people are suffering from the Crohn's,
Yes.
or maybe from the health, because we eat, and I said, and I repeat it, I reiterate this one, because we eat and we don't walk. We don't digest well.
Yes.
Fast food, even like I don't have here even some grinder. Okay, so some of the food is coming without even. So we make some big problem for our body,
Yes.
for our stomach,
Yes.
for our intestines. So most of the food is not being digested well, especially by staying stagnant. We eat and sleep.
Yeah.
We do not drink a lot of water to actually ease the problem.
Yeah.
So this kind of, what I'm saying, it could be also the same effect of magnesium. It's cleaning your body. And once you have a healthy body, you will not get angry easy.
Okay.
You see, who's getting angry? why people when they are they don't have food, or they don't have sweet or something like that, they get angry very soon. Some of the times, sometimes, okay, if you are happy and somebody try to, well, he was aggressive and he attack you with some words, you don't care, because you are happy. Sometimes, if somebody comes to you and speak just maybe small words, but because you are in you are not in a very relaxed time.
You're tense.
Huh?
Tense.
Tired.
You're tense.
Yeah. So what can I mean, anything can affect you. So I'm saying that the unhealthy people, the people with all this kind of, I'm thinking of them, trying to make some connection between this magnesium and this sana and the old practice of the people by this one. I find out before, if I have this kind of medicine and I have the diarrhea, because this is a healthy diarrhea. There are two. Diarrhea could be because of poison, or because of you want to release all your.
But actually, Sana, the diarrhea with the magnesium is only once. This is it. The detox process of the body has a different reaction. You get a diarrhea for quite some time until the whole body is clean. This is the cleansing process.
But also it's healthy.
Yes.
It's very healthy.
But because the magnesium has an effect on the muscles.
Yeah, but what is the what's the relationship between the magnesium and the anger? Because we were talking about the anger.
Yes, I think it has to do with the muscles. Because magnesium has something to do with the muscles.
I talked to, what's the name of that guy who was with the yellow shirt?
With the yellow shirt?
Yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah, he was an accountant.
Or last week?
Last week he was staying there. And yesterday he was there. And yesterday he said some words that really I don't forget. He said that nobody can make me angry. And because they cannot make him angry, they got sick. Martez.
Okay.
I really dig it, man. That was very good. I wish that I could do the same thing. I told him this is really, I greet him outside. And then I told them, you are very good at, characters that I wish that I have.
Okay. So, Lina. Magnesium?
Yeah.
Ghadir, good evening. On the live. Okay, who else has stories about leading a healthy life?
Your turn.
No turns, everybody on their own. Healthy life.
Why, you are healthy, you don't have anything? Okay. And I will tell you.
Just a minute. Let people get relaxed and get their minds flow.
That's good.
Leading a healthy life. So if we don't lead a healthy life, are we enjoying it? I don't lead a very, very healthy life. As I told you, I try to do something. That means I'm not happy with the unhealthy habits that I have. So I'm trying to change them, okay? Step by step, as much as I can. So, but some people, I hear them, I'm happy with what I have. I'm totally relaxed, I'm satisfied, everything is well. So how do you feel about it?
I think if the people are happy, they are actually trying to convince themselves that they are happy, but go to the doctor and let's check your machine.
Yeah.
check your, blood.
Give us 1 minute so as people to get their thoughts up.
Okay. Because I thought that people are not talking.
Yeah, I know, but so are we happy with our unhealthy habits? Sorry? So Ghadir is telling us, always wanted to have healthy life, but there is always something to ruin it. To ruin it, to destroy it, to damage the process. So for example, some people actually go for to change the habit into something good, but then something happens and that is destroyed, and then we forget everything about it and we go back to our old habit, the normal. So does that also happen?
I think it's hard to be in a healthy
Lifestyle.
But I think we have to always try to.
Okay.
And we don't stop. We must not try not to stop. Even if we destroy the program مثلا أو we eat something not healthy for we try to do it every day يعني not to stop.
Keep on trying.
Keep on trying. Yeah.
Okay. So even if it gets
because
destroyed,
it's very hard.
that's fine. Let's restart one more time.
If I didn't make مثلا my exercise today, I can do it tomorrow. So I will try. Okay.
Actually, one of the things that happen to us is self-blame. And self-blame is one of the factors that stops us from trying again. Because, for example, let's say I want to do a certain diet. And by the way, diet means program. Diet does not mean reducing weight. Diet means a kind of program. For example, I started today, and then tomorrow, and then the day after, and the fourth day, I destroyed it. I really get angry. Okay, or a person gets angry. And this anger turns into, how did I do this? I promised myself not to do this. And then I start self-blaming. And so as to, how do you say it? So as to punish myself, I continue. I continue with the bad habit, and I don't go back to the good one as a sort of punishment to myself. As if I'm punished, you don't deserve to have a healthy life. And this is one of the reasons why strong reasons why we don't go back to healthy habits. Ghadir also says, I think live the way that makes you happy, but try to be moderate in everything you do or eat. Be moderate, don't be an extreme. For example, yes, some people go on a diet and this is it. I will not eat this or that, never, ever. And this is harsh, this is really harsh. Especially if it is something that you really like. At least give yourself 1 day a week or 1 day a month.
And it's hard to continue.
Yes, it will be hard to continue, absolutely. So being moderate as well, like you told us, I start with 1 kilo walking, 1 kilometer, and then 2 kilometers, and then 5. Now I'm walking 7. But to say, for example, if I heard you walk 7 kilometers, and I say, yes, I want to walk like you do. So the next day I go and walk 7 kilometers. Oh my God, 7 kilometers. And I punish myself, and I said, why didn't I do the 7 kilometers? No, I cannot walk. No, I will not do it. And then forget all about it.
That's right, actually. And when you talk about moderate, it's actually a very good word. Actually. I like it. This all in the whole life, we have to live moderately.
Yes.
Do not be, do not eat so much. Do not also, debrief yourself from things that you like.
Yes.
For example, somebody said I will have that, I will not eat sweet. No, eat sweet. eat mansaf, eat whatever, but moderately.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I try to keep my weight within the allowable limit,
Range, yes.
allowable range, which is called actually 24, less than 24, they said that, I don't remember, but actually you just give your weight is kilogram.
Ah, yes,
per-
there's a formula, yes.
Yeah, per your height and square centimeter. This is very nice. So, I'm not saying that you degrade yourself from anything. The moderate life is the best thing.
Absolutely.
But also sleep well, drink well, eat well, eat different.
Yes.
Don't just
Variety,
eat some,
yes.
variety of food, variety of minerals, variety of vitamins. Also check up your body. This is actually leading to the best health result. So you do all these things, check yourself, see what you are actually missing from these vitamins, minerals, and compensate it with the right food.
Yeah. Ghadir continues and says, one time I tried to eat healthy food, but then I remembered that piece of delicious knafe on the fridge. Couldn't resist it, and that's it, I ate it.
Why not? She doesn't have. Actually, what happened, I will answer her actually. Everything there is a balance.
Yeah.
You see, this food or calories, actually it comes in calories. And calories, you have to spend it. So there's a balance. If you get something, you want to take it out, you have to either. This calories, either you work out, you go, you walk, you run. That's actually calories you spend, calories you gain by food. So this is actually what we're saying, trying to make balance.
Yes. Accounting. Hello. Accounting makes us stay sitting for long hours. So do you remember when you sit for long hours to stand up or something like that?
I try, but sometimes I can't actually just take a walk. I have to finish the thing that I'm working on.
Okay.
And yeah, but I try sometimes.
Okay. It skips your mind, or do you remember but then you don't have time for it?
Both actually.
Both. Okay. What industry are you in?
Pharmaceuticals.
Ah, interesting. Wow. Ah, this is a hectic one.
Especially with deadlines.
Yes. It's a very, very hectic industry. Wow. And how many hours?
Exceeding 60 a week.
Wow.
60 hours a week. Daily means more than.
Yeah. I mean, if you work for 6 days a week, that's 10 hours.
It's too much.
Wow.
I have a little advice for those people who work in the IT, especially the computer, because you keep on concentrating and you are hurting your eyes. So they said you work for 30 minutes, relax for 3 minutes, concentrate on a far area about 30 centimeters, 30 feet, concentrate for 30 seconds. This is a very healthy thing. Do not stay for a long time, because I know that counting you are doing with your computer. So this is one of the healthy things that
Yeah.
you are practicing.
Amir, do you stay do you stay sitting for long times in your shop? Do you sit for long hours? Do you keep on sitting for so many hours? Or do you move every now and then?
1 hour or 2 hours.
2 hours continuous, you sit down. Do you remember to move yourself or not? Sometimes? Okay. Lena.
لا my work I need to move more, walking. I'm not staying for the computer for many times.
Okay.
Even if I have to write anything, I can stay for half
That's good.
I
No.
cannot.
Okay.
I have to move and I come back here.
That's good. Good practice.
Ghadir, how continues and says, how can you advise to try to add more of physical exercises in daily routine? I didn't get that, Ghadir. How can you advise to try to add more of? No, I hope I wasn't misunderstood. I'm not advising. I don't advise on physical exercises. Maybe my statement was misread or misunderstood. Maybe you're talking about the time that we said we don't want to start at a very high objective, like for example, starting at 7 kilometers a day, while I don't ever walk. Maybe, and I said start with 1 kilometer, and then if you want, you can increase it. But I'm not advising to increase it. Right? If that is what you're talking about. Okay? So moving, smoking, eating.
Yeah.
Who does meditation? Do you do meditation? Do you do meditation?
Yoga.
No?
Yoga.
You go to yoga classes. Is there meditation in the yoga classes? Once a week?
Once a week.
Do you do meditation?
The last 10 minutes.
The last 10 minutes. Okay. Do you do meditation? No? Actually, your work on its own is meditation. I mean, accounting is one of those things that you actually switch off anything in the world and you just concentrate on those numbers.
You know, actually, what you could do is also breathing.
Yes.
Breathing is a kind of meditation.
Absolutely, yes.
Healthy breathing, like the person I was saying, really it helps me a lot. Sometimes I have some problems with sleeping. So I do some breathing sometimes, deep breathing, for 5-6 times, and I fell asleep. I did not. Really, at the time, that's a kind of really
Yes.
very magical treatment. That's one of the things. And by the way, some people actually are complaining I don't have time. I just want to add something. I work, my job actually is from 7 to 3, 30 minutes.
Okay.
So what happened, and I don't like to work at night. So I work during the day. But as I say, if somebody has the will,
Yes.
he will have the way.
Absolutely.
So Tel Qadir, if she wants to walk, she will have to have the will. What happened, I used to go home at 3 o'clock, 3:30 I will reach home and then I will eat. And then I will sleep.
Okay.
That's the worst habit. So what happened to me, actually, I changed this attitude. So I started eating at work. At 1 o'clock I will have my sandwich with me, with one, this apple or, this also, apple or carrots or what's it, tea, green tea, and then in the afternoon I will not sleep. So at 4:30 I'm already in the walking lane.
Okay.
And then I will do exercise. By 6 o'clock I'm already at home.
Okay.
Then I sleep maybe at 11 o'clock. That is the best thing. And
Yeah.
I change this habit, and I cannot even sleep in the afternoon.
Okay.
That was one of the best things.
Ghadir continues. I mean, when your work is office-based, you need to do some physical exercises to stretch your muscles. So I was asking, how can we make this as our daily routine?
This could be it.
How can we make this a daily routine?
It depends.
You don't need it. You have it as a routine anyway. You said every half an hour you go and do something. So it is already in your routine.
I have to.
What ideas to make us remember? Actually, you have this problem as well. What ideas can we have to remind us not to stay for too long sitting and at least just go stretch for 1 minute only, not more than 1 minute, and then come back to the come back to work?
Make an alarm.
Alarm? Alarm. Okay.
Maybe you are
Half an hour.
What other ideas? Actually, would you like to make it a routine in your? Would you like it or no? It distracts you.
I think it's a distraction.
Distraction. Okay.
I also don't want my management to perceive that I take so many breaks.
Even if it was only on your station.
That should be fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, I'm reminding my manager. Get your ass, get moving. You need to exercise, take care of your health. And then he will say, I will show him why you concentrate always in the work. Because the more you are happy, you are healthy, you will produce more. Okay? And actually, you see, I have a friend of mine who's a manager actually. I used to call him and we go outside for the sun. We walk in the sun for maybe 20 minutes. And he is always, feeling that he's so much grateful for me because I take him out. And that's it. He gets healthy and he gets new, actually, like stimulation, refreshment. But staying to work for 3-4 hours, walking, really, it's actually health destruction.
In my previous life, I used to work in telecommunications, but I was in the marketing department. I mean, accounting and finance are really, serious. They're serious departments. Marketing departments are crazy nuts people. So we had actually one of the colleagues. He was the advertising manager. Okay, we had those, not but a chair with wheels. Okay, so he would go. He would use it as a scooter inside the office, and he would go vin across all the department. And he had a donkey doll. Okay, a donkey character, and he used to put the donkey on the chair and go for a round with the donkey, and then go back to his office.
Yeah.
So marketing departments are not people. They're really. But I totally understand. Yes, accounting and finance are very. I mean, and even in telecommunication, those departments you go in because we needed to go there to get approvals on our projects, marketing projects. So I mean, really serious. We go there. We have to be really to be marketing people need to behave when they are in the finance department, especially if they want to get an approval. So I don't know if he answered you, Ghadir. I mean, some of the answers were put an alarm clock. Another one, get one of your colleagues to remind you to get up or to actually pull you from your chair to get up. Those are some of the ideas. Okay, so we talked today about having a healthy lifestyle. And the session is done by this. I'm really enjoying the discussion with you and the group you are having. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Ghadir. And thank you all.
Thank you very much.
So let's move to the program. Okay, so now we'll speak in Arabic. Okay. طيب هلا نشاطات اوت اند اباوت للفتره اللي جاي. اليوم احنا الثلاثاء يوم الخميس رح يكون في عندنا دائره تدريب مهارات الحياه من الساعه 6:30 للساعه 7:30. يوم الجمعه في عندنا في كراسي اثنين. اوكي. في عندنا رحله الموجب. رح نمشي بالمسار المائي تبع محميه الموجب، بنخلص منها وبنطلع على مادبا نكمل الرحله هناك. وكل التفاصيل موجوده، واذا بدكم اذا حدا بده هلا ممكن يسال عامر لانه عامر بفريق الرحلات. يوم السبت رح نكون مع نادي الكتاب. انا الكتاب بالسياره ناسيه. رح نناقش بالكتاب اسمه الحب السائل. رح نناقشه يوم السبت من الساعه 5:30 للساعه 7 بمكتبه الازبكيه بجبل عمان. يوم الاحد رح نكون مع اليوم الرياضي، بنحكي هيلثي لايف ستايل. رح نكون اليوم الرياضي رح نكون بمدرسه كامبريدج بالرابيه من الساعه 8 للساعه 10. بنلعب فولي بول، باسكت بول، ريشه، كره قدم. يوم الثلاثاء بنرجع هون على دائره المحادثه الانجليزي. وهذه هي في شيء ثاني نسيته؟
In English please.
انت احكي لي. تعالي اذا بدك محلي انا.
In English. ولا حدا يجي عندك. ادلهم على الطريق طيب؟
ممكن ندلهم على الطريق او ترسل خارطه عشان ننزل. اوكي طيب شكرا كثير لكم، ان شاء الله بنشوفكم بالفعاليات. اهلا.